Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Peter Doocy confronted a member of the Biden administration, and the briefing room delved into chaos. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Look, a lot has been made about Secretary of Defense or Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin not letting the White House and the American people know he was in the hospital, in the ICU, that things got really bad, and not letting the President of the United States know for nearly 2 weeks that he has prostate cancer. So the President just found this out. And Peter Doocy, I think, asked a question here that may have set off the administration spokesperson, but it was the question that needed to be asked. Before we take a look at that, I want to ask you again to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
For a reason, the principal may not be able to attend.
Okay, thank you for all the detail on that. But more broadly, why should we believe anything that this administration tells us about anything ever again?
I think we all recognize, and I think the Pentagon has been very, very honest with themselves about the challenge to credibility by what has transpired here, and by how hard it was for them to be fully transparent with the American people. I think we all recognize that. And wait, now just give me a second now. I know you got another one coming here, but we all recognize that this didn't unfold the way it should have on so many levels, not just the notification process up the chain of command, but the transparency issues. We all recognize that. And I think we all want to make sure we learn from that. It's up to you and your colleagues, and it's up to the American people to determine, how much they're going to ascribe what happened here to our credibility on every single issue. But in every way, Secretary Austin has been an exceptional defense secretary, and he still has the full faith and confidence of the commander-in-chief. He has led the department at an incredibly dangerous time for our national security interests and those of our allies and partners.
But if the administration is going to go to such great lengths to keep secrets about the defense secretary's health, how can anybody be certain that the administration would not go to the same lengths to keep secret problems with President Biden's health in the future?
If you could logically argue, and you can't, but if you could logically argue that
He's 81 years old.
Wait a second. Just give me a second here, bub. I'll get there. If the administration made some sort of Machiavellian effort across the board to keep this from getting public, then I think your question has merit and certainly is a fair one. I don't think it's a fair one because that's not what happened here, Peter. What happened here is the Secretary of Defense, for whatever reason, I can't answer the question why, that information wasn't shared. It wasn't shared widely in the department, and it certainly wasn't shared with the interagency. It's not good. It's certainly not good, which is why, again, we want to learn from this. We want to make sure that it doesn't happen again.
We got to go around here.
Given that this was suboptimal, as you said, and given the commitment to transparency that the administration has, how do you square that with the confidence that the president expresses in the secretary?
Okay, interesting exchange there. Peter Doocy essentially asking, can we believe anything that comes from this podium or the White House when we see this situation where the defense secretary is hospitalized for days and days and not even the president knows about it. So we'll continue to cover that story as we get new developments on it. In the meantime, we want to go back to the story of President Trump attending a hearing today in the D.C. Circuit Court. His attorney, one of his attorneys, Alina Habba, joins me now. Alina, good to have you with us. Welcome. Always great to see you.
Thanks. Good to see you, Martha.
So tell me a little bit about the immunity